Hi, welcome back to our Algebra 1B playlist. Today we're going to talk about how to simplify radicals. So we need to treat everything inside the radicals as if it were in parentheses. We're always going to do the stuff inside the radicals first. So we'll do that first. Once that's done, we are going to take the cube root, and then we can simplify everything after that. So here I've got 35 minus 3 times 9. Well, I'm still going to follow my order of operations. So I'll keep my cube root, and I should do the multiplying first. So 3 times 9 is 27. And I'm not going to take the cube root until I've got just one number underneath the cube root. So 27 and 35 are underneath the cube root. I need to subtract those. I get 8. And now that I have just a single number underneath the cube root, I can simplify that. So I can take the cube root of 8, which is just 2. Once you've taken your cube root, you don't need the cube root symbol anymore. So that would just be 2. All right, let's try another one. Start off keeping your cube root here. And I'm going to do my order of operations. So I'm going to do multiplying first. I'll do the 7 times 15 to get 105. I'll just copy everything else down. Okay. So the cube root of 105 plus 20, I can add those up and get 125. And I will keep that minus 9 on the outside. The cube root of 125 is going to be 5. And again, once you take your cube root, you don't need that cube root symbol anymore. Copy down your minus 9. And you would get 5 minus 9 is negative 4. All right, let's try these last two. If you'd like to try them on your own, you can always pause the video, try them, and then unpause to check your work. So here I've got negative 8, and there's nothing in here that I can simplify. There's no addition, subtraction, no multiplying I can do inside that cube root. There's nothing outside the cube root either. So I'm just going to take the cube root of negative 8, and the cube root of negative 8 is just going to be, since it's negative, it would be negative 2. And this last one again, you want to do your order of operations underneath your radical to simplify everything you can inside that cube root. So this would be cube root of 512, and then outside there is a minus 3. So there's nothing else to simplify inside the cube root. So I'm just going to take the cube root of 512, which is 8, and then I'll copy down that minus 3 to get 5. If you'd like to try a couple more problems, here are 4 more problems you can try. I would pause the video, try these on your own, and then unpause and check your work. So this would be cube root of 64 minus 56, which would be the cube root of 8, which is 2. And again, you can always pause this and try them on your own, and then unpause to check your work. This would be 729 minus 10, which would be 9 minus 10, or negative 1. This would just be negative 1. And this would be 12 times 18 is 216, which is 6. Cube root of 216 is 6. Plus 13 is 19. And that's how you would simplify a cube root. And you can take these skills and use them to fill out a table of values. The only change you would have to do is you would have to plug in or substitute in these numbers for x. So that's why we would practice simplifying first, is so that when you get to the table of values, that you're able to simplify those to get your final answer. You can always send me an email with any questions that you have, and I will see you soon.